Hi my dear, now we are using now we are doing language. Okay, you've done all now it's time for you to do your language. You use the same concept. Okay, more you're gonna have here you're gonna have a rhyme. Okay, you're gonna have a rhyme, you're gonna sing a rhyme. It can be a rhyme based on a theme, it can be a rhyme based on I think it should be based on a theme. Okay, yeah, a rhyme based on a theme, and then that rhyme will be for the whole group, right? Time for language, and then that rhyme must help kids with phonemic and awareness. Yes, have a rhyme or have a song whereby, or just an activity whereby you let them know that your name starts with letters or your name starts with letter T, something like that, something with phonemic awareness, okay, or just simply a rhyme. Right, because now it's time for language, and then from then every child pick wherever they want to play, and then you're going to pick them one by one for them to come and do a main activity, for them to come in and do a teacher guided activity. Okay, here is another activity repeating itself. We believe in reinforcement. Children have to do things over and over again until they are used to it. And then here is another main activity or teacher guided activity. Here is another activity, and then there's another one, and then there's another one until Friday. So this beneath, we're using the same system. Beneath here is the areas that they're going to choose themselves after we are doing that whole group activity or whole class activity. Here they're just going to choose, and then when you want to call them one by one to do a teacher guided activity with them, you can call them two by two, it's fine. And then make sure that they rotate, and make sure that each and every child, they get to benefit to that main activity or that teacher guided activity. And then below each and every activity, remember there's elders and there's aims to guide you. There's developmental guidelines for you to see if you're going in the right direction, and then there's also resources. Okay, colleague, yeah, this is how this thing goes. And then from there, for the outdoor play, Monday children can do sensory walk. Okay, these are the activities that you're going to get. I'm going to show you what is sensory walk. So in this type of lesson plans, you're going to get a photo as an example for the theme table. You are going to get a photo for the sensory walk so that you have an idea what this is. Okay, you know how to draw on sand, so there won't be any additional activity. There won't be any additional resources there. As for scooping, you can have a 2-liter bottle and then a 1-liter bottle, especially for children who are 4 years, 3 to 4 years. Yes, this kind of activity is applicable for them. Scooping, okay, you take a glass or you take a cup. As you fill it, you count the number of glasses that are filling the bottle. Okay, so now you're going to explain to the kids, did you see, kids, that 1-liter bottle was filled by 4 cups, and then this 2-liter bottle is filled by 8 cups. Do you see? It is fun for them to explore. They are exploring measurement. And then there's sports and games. Okay, you can just put a rope there, or you can just take a chalk and then write there, or write down there. Just write a straight line with a chalk down there if you can, remember, depending on the type of class that you have, and let them walk on that line or walk on that rope, trying to balance and stuff like that. It's good for their gross motor. And then now we have book. You're just going to take any book from your shelf and read it first. After reading it first, and then you prepare these things. You prepare puppets Paper puppets. Okay, this is another this is another photo that I'm going to show you how, or maybe a link that will show you or how to create different puppets. Okay, create a puppet that is in line with the story that they will be reading, because after that they're supposed to dramatize it. Dramatizing the story, it makes them remember the story. Okay, it makes them remember the importance of the story, because it's not really beneficial for the kids to just read the story and then you just put it back to the shelf. At least if they dramatize it, they will get to understand it more. It's more reinforced, and then they learn language. They remember everything in the story, the moral of the story. They're gonna get the moral of the story, the props, and then the list of words that are new inside the story. You take them, okay, you put them in your language. Others are in English, and then you put it there, and then the kids, every time when you read that story, because one story should be read the whole week, you remind the kids this in English, and then in our language it means this, it means something else. So before you read the story, you should talk about the names of the characters in the story, introduce them to the kids, and then from then, when you are busy reading a story, make sure that you change voices, make sure that you make faces, make sure that you act out the story so that it is fascinating for your kids to concentrate until the last page. After the story, ask the learners what they like about the story. Ask them questions based on the story. Did you like the story? What did you think about so and so because of what they did and stuff like that? You ask them questions to see the level of their understanding, and also reinforce okay, you can explain it again in their own language. You can mix with English so that at least they get the grasp of another language, or it can be one language depending on your center, and then you are done for a day. So what am I going to give you? I'm going to give you a photo that is showing you how to prepare your theme table, and then a photo that is showing you a sensory walk, so that you get that idea. So there's no many things that are needed here. No, on this one it's perfect like this. So when you get lesson plans like this, just know that you just need to prepare it first, just to see what you need as part of visual aids before you can tell the kids, or before you can teach the kids. Okay, colleague, we are done for this week. See you next week.